Legs up the wall pose helps to reduce the symptoms, the effects of stress. It helps to quiet the mind, and it's really a wonderful pose just for general relaxation. This pose is not recommended for pregnant women. Also, if you have any hypertension, this pose is okay. Check with your doctor, but it can actually help to lower your blood pressure. Legs up the wall is a wonderful inversion. It's very gentle, it's very accessible. We're going to support the pelvis and the torso with a gentle back bend, and the wall will be supporting our legs. So we'll use gravity here to energetically feel the effects of the pose, kind of this waterfall sensation. Since we will be practicing together, you won't need a timer, but if you take this pose and do this on your own, you might want to have a timer close by in case you only have a few minutes and you don't want to have to watch the time. Let's go ahead and dive in and set up this pose. So we're going to take the long side of the bolster and place it close to the wall, about 6 inches or so. You want to have some space, about 6 inches or so between the wall and the bolster. Then we're going to take a blanket and fold that blanket so that the blanket comes out from the bolster in order to support our spine. From here, we're going to sit on one end of the bolster and one shoulder near the wall. Okay, so this way we don't have to do like a scooch to get over into the pose. Then we will roll back and swing our legs up the wall. If you don't get it the first time, that's okay. Try again and take your time. If you find that you're too close to the wall, you can scoot away, and that's totally fine. This is all about finding where we need to be. It's really worth it to get comfortable and get it right because we will be here for a while. So if the bolster's not working for you, it's too much. There's always the option to take it away or put a few towels or a yoga blanket in its place so that you have some support there. If your hamstrings are super tight and you're like, how am I ever going to get my legs up the wall? You can move farther away from the wall and just give yourself some space there. That way you can bend your knees and still have the wall for support. If you find that you come into this pose and your lower back starts to bother you, know that this is completely normal for some people, especially in the beginning. We experience these sensations. So you can still do the posture. Maybe just bend your knees, place your feet on the wall. You can cross your ankles and just find a more comfortable position for your lower back. So this pose is a relaxing posture. We will be here for several minutes, so don't think about getting a good stretch right now. Just find somewhere where you are like, oh, I can start to feel, like this is supportive and I could relax here. Give yourself some time, and sometimes it takes a minute or two to really find out where you'd like to be. We want to have complete support in the lower back, maybe supporting the back of the ribs, maybe changing up your props. If your bolster's too high, it's not going to be very much fun. And if it's too low, you might not get as much benefit as you could. So sometimes we can lose that natural C curve in the neck. So that we don't do that, so that we can keep that natural curve, we can take a little bit of a towel. I'm going to use this hand towel here and just roll it up. And have it for the base of the neck. We don't want a big blanket or anything. We want it to be pretty thin and small. You can always give yourself some more time here. You don't really want to support the middle of the neck where the curve is. We want to be slightly below, so the towel is more at the base of the neck. Your arms can rest by your sides. Maybe put that eye pillow over your eyes once you get comfortable. So once we find ourselves in the posture, let's just feel the support of our props. Start to come into your breath. Notice that since our chest is opening, we can maybe experience some deeper breaths. Maybe we feel more open through the chest. Notice the lightness that we feel in our legs. Start to feel a sense of ease and support. Let your mouth open, let your face relax. Just let the pose do all the work for you. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. We'll be here for several minutes. Let's slowly start to deepen our breath. Maybe move the feet side to side gently. Wiggle our fingers. We're going to allow our eyes to adjust, so keeping our eyes closed, removing our eye pillow if we have one. Then we're going to stay on the ground. So to come out of this posture, please just bend your knees and start to press your feet on the wall. And if you can, lift your hips a little bit. Maybe press the bolster towards the wall and slide away from the wall so that we can bring our pelvis down onto the ground. Now we have the bolster underneath our legs. Let's give it a moment. Just rest. From here, let's gently roll onto our side, taking it easy. Stay curled up. And gently press your top hand into the ground and sit up very slowly. Sitting up tall here, notice any other sensations, relaxation, feeling lighter, feeling more relaxed. Just notice how you feel. And the next time you're feeling overwhelmed or whatever it is that you feel, maybe come back to this practice and see if it helps. So thank you so much for practicing with me today. See you next time. Namaste. If you enjoyed your practice today, please like and subscribe. Thank you.